Hey, so I'm back after 2 weeks on posting here. I should have given some sort of warning, honestly. And I expected to prepare videos, but everything was so chaotic that I so happened to not end up making videos. I was gone because I kind of had a milestone, in a sense. I was training as a tour manager. My second trip. Um, the first one was about 8 months ago, and that was to Spain. And that was very easygoing compared to this one. This one, um, I did a few mistakes, honestly, and I had internet. Well, I thought I was supposed to have internet, and turns out my phone plan did not cover that. So I didn't have internet, which was fun because I was supposed to lead 20 people through London. And I ended up getting on the wrong train, long story short. I started leading people the wrong direction. So I had to memorize how to get around, and honestly, after a while, I get used to it. After being in the countryside for so long, I forgot what it's like to be in a city. The things that I enjoyed and the things that I very much did not. I think it's a little chaotic, but it was fun. It was an experience. And for my second time, I think I did pretty good. And yeah. Something I did not expect, though, is that apparently talking on the microphone did not get easier from YouTube. I still talk far too quietly for anyone to understand me, and for entertainment purposes, my voice is a little soft. But it was an experience. I don't know. I ended up posting some pictures of London in the server, but probably do also my Instagram. And yeah, so if you're new here, this probably doesn't even matter to you. Um, but for those who do know me, long story short, I will be here again from Monday and Thursday, and I will be more prepared for the next trip, which will be pretty recent. So I'm still pretty busy, but I will do more. Um, yeah, something that a lot of people didn't really know about me, especially on YouTube. Uh, but people who like know me in person know my story. My story is that I was raised traveling with groups mainly. Mm, my unfair advantage is that I have parents who have their own tour agency. So I learned to critique hotels and restaurants and everything and kind of put a face up. It made me more honest with people who I actually talked to, mainly because I hated the customer voice. So I was always very genuine after that. I was like, I'm not going to lie. Lying to me is more uncomfortable than telling the truth. So I did that exactly with the customers. I learned a very simple philosophy when it came to tour manager, and that was basically you're not a flight attendant, so you're not asking what do you want, how can I help, how's your day, then move on. It's more about trying to somewhat be the mom of the group. Doesn't sound right, but it kind of will more. What you do as a tour manager is that you prepare everything. You lead the group to make sure that they're on time. That's kind of what we do. Right. So you get the tickets, you double check with restaurants, you basically make sure everything goes according to plan and that they don't have to worry about a single thing. If they're thirsty, be prepared for that question. Hey, is there water? So you have to always be prepared. It's stressful in a sense. And if you do something for yourself, you have to be prepared to do it absolutely dead tired because you're working long hours and long nights to make sure everything works on time. And I was kind of raised with it, so the second tour will probably be my last training tour. And in about 2 weeks, I don't know when actually, I think 2 weeks. Let's see if it gets canceled. But I will be doing my solo trip. I will be leading a group for a week. Um, and we'll see how that goes. Something that not a lot of people understand about me is that I grew up traveling. That would you would expect that would mean you don't really mess up train lines, but nope. Um, what that means mainly is when I'm in a place for too long, right? So for more than 3, 4 months, I become very suffocated in a sense. It's like I immediately need to get up. I immediately need to walk 20,000 miles a day, not the steps a day. It's like I have to move. I have to do something. And that something usually involves stress. I need stress. Otherwise, it becomes so complacent that I go insane and become very frustrated with the person I've become because I wasn't really raised around comfort and told to be comfort and the comfort's good. So I I become uncomfortable around comfort, which I'm not annoying in a sense of like, okay, we can't relax now, we have to do something immediately. It's more like there has to be a purpose behind what I'm doing. If I'm sitting on a bench, the purpose has to be that I'm relaxing. Um, and if the even if it's just walking around a city, I have to have reasons to walk around the city. I can't do things aimlessly. So I always had a plan, and but it wasn't always the right plan. It was a plan that I would give myself, and I would try to stick to it. And when it didn't go according to plan, or it didn't feel right anymore, I become really frustrated and hide. I'm not in that case anymore, but about 6 months ago when I first started YouTube, it was that I I felt really frustrated because my goals involved studying in Spain and going to the hotel business because I wanted to own a hotel. That was my goal 6 months ago. And now it's a little bit differently. Now I want to build an app, and now I want to build the server to something better than the way it is right now because I know it has so much potential. um, I just never find the time to do it because by the time I do have time, I'm overwhelmed and exhausted and whatever. It's not worth it to talk about, but yeah. So there's my background on that and the reason why I was gone. So I will try to post a little bit more often, but there's no promises. I will keep up the routine of Monday and Thursday. Um, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy your day, and let's see what we come up with. Bye.